Good morning. It is 6:56. You can't see that at all. Oh, there. 6:56 a.m. on Monday, and our new morning routine starts today. So, in case you missed it, Chris got a promotion, and that promotion means that he has to go into the office 4 days a week instead of 3. And then also he has to be at work a little bit earlier because now he's going to be a manager. So he has to be responsible. I decided that it would work better for me to wake up at the same time as him because I was just noticing a lot of like friction in my morning routine because like our apartment is so small. So like him getting ready interferes with my morning routine, and it was just like getting to be annoying. And I was just finding I wasn't waking up super positively like I had been for so long, and for a few months it was just like hard to get out of bed, and it was just whatever. But now that it's getting lighter out earlier, and now that we have like this new routine change, I thought it'd be really good for me to kind of switch up my routine. And so now I'm gonna wake up at the same time as him, and I'm gonna start doing like my morning routine earlier, which I think should be helpful for me. But so now it's 6:58. It's a little bit later than I'd like it to be, but it was kind of hard to get up, and I'm definitely gonna need a lot of caffeine today. And I'm just like journaling. This is the 5-minute journal where you write something that you're grateful for, what would make today great, and then a daily affirmation. So I just filled that in, and then now I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. I like a slow morning, so I'm gonna watch some YouTube. The sun is starting to come up, thank God, because it's jarring, and I didn't realize that it's not gonna rise at 6:10 a.m. until like the end of April. But yeah, this is my electrolyte cocktail, I call it. It's Key Nutrients electrolyte powder. This is the watermelon flavor, and then it is 1 scoop of L-glutamine and 1 scoop of creatine. I feel like L-glutamine and creatine have done wonders for me. I think creatine like helps with my anxiety and like brain health and stuff, and then the L-glutamine helps with like muscle recovery and GI help, and I love them both. I have them almost every single morning. If I'm home, I'm having it. If I'm traveling, I'll bring like electrolyte pills. I'm gonna just like put some YouTube on and then plan to do a workout today. I don't know what kind of workout I want to do. It's probably gonna be like a lower body day. I'm proud of myself for getting up. It was 6:15 and I was like, it would be so easy just to go back to bed right now because technically I don't have to be awake. But I knew that I was gonna feel really good if I did. And I'm just hoping there's like a really good, exciting YouTube video for me to watch to amp me up for my day. Oh, another thing I tried out today. Usually when I wake up in the morning, when I'm brushing my teeth, I would like play TikToks. I watch a lot of like spiritual TikToks and stuff like that, like law of attraction, like manifestation, like that kind of stuff, and it would like hype me up in the morning. It was really good. But then I think at some point it like crossed over into like you never knew what you would get when you would open the app, and then sometimes you would get like the first thing that you would see when you open the app was like news, like international news that was like scary, or something like super depressing, or like whatever, right? Like it's a mixed bag. You never know what you're gonna get. So then I would find that it would kind of like set my tone for the day unconsciously, and I just like wasn't really liking how it was feeling. So today instead I put on just like a playlist on Spotify. I just found this one. I think this one was like one of the ones that was like made for me based on stuff that I listened to. I don't know, but it was pretty fun. I listened to like 2 songs while I was like brushing my teeth and whatever. And it was Where's My Husband by Ray, and then Stateside with Zara Larsson and Pink Pantheress. And it was fun. It actually felt really good. It just felt like it kind of like woke me up and like put me in a like embodiment state, which was really nice. And so far so good. I know that I'm gonna be tired today, but I'll probably have, you guessed it, an Alani Nu. I also have therapy later, so probably do the Alani Nu and then it'll like amp me up for therapy. So I'm like ready to talk and excited to talk, but yeah, okay. Let's get into my favorite part of the morning.
Hey guys, welcome back to...
I just need you guys to see and experience the satisfaction that I felt from this Amazon package. Like it's a near perfect fit. I've never had an Amazon package this perfectly packed before. Usually it's like one thing in a box that's 10 times bigger than it needed to be, and I'm thriving right now. I'm actually feeling pretty good today. Here I am still in the same spot. It looks like I didn't leave this spot, but I did. It is 1:30 now, And I feel like the day's going really well. I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been extremely tired. There was a minute there where I thought that I might take a 20-minute nap, I'm not gonna lie, but I did not take the nap. I feel like I've been like so productive. I also, like, aside from being productive, I feel like I've really gotten to like be with myself, which is something that I've struggled with a lot on Mondays. So Mondays are a really tough day of the week for me because so Chris's job would have him working in office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Monday, Friday were work from home days, and our schedule would get all thrown off because he would typically end up having like a meeting around 10 a.m. So that would mean that I would need to be like fully ready for the day by 10 a.m. Monday was like a hair wash day and like a full body shower day for me. So it would just be like really hard to work around his schedule. And I know that sounds crazy, like 10 a.m., like what's the big deal? But it just was like, with all the things that I like to do in the morning, being ready by 10 a.m. and doing a hair wash day and a full body shower and making breakfast and working out and doing all these things if I woke up at 7 a.m. was like the 3 hours to do all that is tough with the way that I like my morning to go. So I was just like struggling a lot and like found myself in a bad mood. And then Mondays would be really intense because like every Monday for a while I had therapy, and now it's every other Monday I have therapy. But on those Mondays that I would have therapy, it would be so stressful to be like, okay, I need to leave the house by like 4, I'm gonna be gone for 2 hours, we gotta come home and probably make something for dinner because we were most likely out all weekend and didn't have anything like prepared ahead of time. And then like Chris needing the desk, which is also my vanity, for like 10 a.m. and then I can't really do stuff around him and I have to be like fully out of the bedroom, and it was just always this thing. And then Monday was always like a day where I wanted it to be like a reset day, so like I would want to clean the apartment, do laundry, order groceries. Like Mondays just became this thing that was like a storm for me, and I didn't enjoy them. And I've never really been a person that didn't like Mondays, but they were really getting to me and something needed to change. And I'm actually feeling really good about this because now that Chris's schedule is changing and he's going to be in office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, now I feel like Mondays are gonna be so much more spacious, especially with the 6:15 a.m. like wake up. And I'm seeing that happen today. I do feel really good though. Saturday I actually had like a free day, which we are almost never free on the weekends, and I actually had a free day. So I was able to order groceries ahead of time and like make food plans ahead of time. And I actually did cook dinner last night, which was a win. So after therapy tonight, dinner's already cooked. We don't have to do anything. But what I was able to do today, I did like a full workout. I did my hair wash day yesterday because I've changed my hair wash schedule to Sunday, Tuesday, Friday instead of Monday, Thursday, Saturday, because again, it's just gonna, there's like so much that goes into this in my brain. I'm like so type A, it's crazy. But it's just the flow of our life like relies on, just works better when I have a plan and a routine and things like that. And obviously it's like, it's flexible and it like changes up and stuff like that, but this is what I'm trying out to see if this works for me. And because I woke up this morning and was able to do my workout knowing I didn't have to wash my hair and do the whole blow dry and straighten process, because if you didn't know, I have naturally like pretty curly hair. So every time I wash my hair, I have to blow dry it like smooth and then put a flat iron through it to smooth it out more. So there's that, and then there's like the makeup piece of things, and then obviously like I would like to film and create and edit and do all those things, and then the apartment needs to be cleaned up. So I actually did clean like the whole apartment and I'm feeling pretty good about it. I like cleaned and scrubbed down the bathroom today. I cleaned up my vanity, I dusted everything, I vacuumed, I mopped, tidied some things. We fortunately did some laundry yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty good. I just made myself lunch, and like I said, it's 1:30, so I'm gonna watch an episode, or at least half an episode of The Royals, just for a little fun. And then I'm gonna probably do some editing before therapy. And I do have my lunch here and an Alani Nu, because the caffeine, I need it. Like, I'm exhausted despite me talking a mile a minute. I have the sherbet swirl today. That one sounded really good, so I'm excited for this to start hitting. But let me show you lunch. So I have a quick little chicken wrap today. I got 2 Costco rotisserie chickens this weekend, and I shredded all of the meat. Got about 5 ounces of chicken in this wrap, and then I have a large tortilla, and then I just got one of the, like, Costco had a 2-pack of the Taylor Farms like Asian cashew salad or something like that. So I have half the salad here, and then half the salad is in my wrap. And by half, I mean Chris has half of the salad bag in his wrap that he went to work with today, and then I have the other half of the bag. So quarter here, quarter here. But yeah, so I'm just gonna sit, I'm gonna eat this. I might have a little sweet treat after, but maybe not, because sometimes the energy drink is enough of a sweet treat for me. But I'm gonna try to like calm down and wind down and watch some TV, and then like get into like the creative energy and try to edit a little bit before therapy. I feel so good. So far, this whole like waking up earlier thing is working, and I haven't put too much pressure on myself to do everything like within the set times that I laid out. Like in a perfect world, I would have done my workout by like, I would have done it at 7:45, finished at like 8:15, and then carried on with my day. That's not how things have been going, but I'm trying not to put pressure on myself. Like today is the first day of waking up at a new time, and realistically I don't need to be that strict with my time. It's just more for comfort. So like I don't want to work out when Chris gets home from the gym and is running around the apartment getting ready. That's just like chaos. I would ideally like to work out before he leaves or after, but either way I feel pretty good and I'm happy. And I'm gonna put the Royals on and I'm going to thrive. I am feeling so much better today. It is Tuesday. Oh, it's 5:55 right now. Had to show you so that it's an angel number for you too. But anyways, I have been on a roll today. It feels so good. I think this morning I was a little iffy because I was like kind of bummed that we set our alarms for 6:15, but Chris hit snooze and then came over and cuddled me, and then we fell back asleep until his snooze was up, and falling back asleep for that 8 minutes honestly kind of sucks. And then it kind of like delayed my routine, and then I was like a few minutes late with doing stuff, and he ended up coming home while I was in the middle of my workout, and it just wasn't like a vibe for me. But I'm really happy that I felt more energetic today. Like I have so much more energy today than I did yesterday, and I am on a roll, you guys. I all of a sudden was like, I think I'm gonna post on TikTok twice a day. Like what? I have been struggling so much with like finding the energy to be consistent, or even not overthinking what I want to share on short form content. Like I have all these ideas, but I talk myself out of all of them and I overthink all of them, and then I just like don't want to post. And so I've been posting consistently like maybe 1 to 2 times a week, maybe more on short form platforms, but it's been like challenging. But then all of a sudden today I was just like, I don't want to overthink shit anymore. So I just started filming all of these things and editing all of these things and scheduling posting of all of these things. So now I have 2 videos for every day the rest of the week. I posted 2 today. We've got 2 for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then maybe more, who knows. And I'm trying to just like trust the process and relax and let it just happen. No pressure to like upkeep this, but I had enough stuff to share that I wanted to post stuff. So, and it's just kind of like a fun little like outlet for me, just to like experiment and like practice being silly, because I've had a lot of insecurities about that my whole life, with like feeling like I can never be silly. Just like the way that I grew up, we could like get so far into that, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Anyways, feeling good. I'm having a solo night with Callie tonight, my dog. Chris is out celebrating. It's his last day. Well, he's done now, officially. He is no longer in his current role anymore, and he officially starts his new role tomorrow, which is huge. I genuinely feel like this is gonna be the start of something really, really big for us and for him, and I'm very excited. I actually even took it upon myself to get him just a cute little surprise. Let me show you. So I ordered him some congratulations balloons. I didn't know, but on Instacart you can order helium-filled balloons from Michael's. I thought you had to get just like the foil ones and like blow them up yourself. So the fact that we could get helium-filled ones was amazing. It didn't come with a weight, so I just used the clip that they gave me and clipped it to the bag. I wrote him like a cute little note just to say like how proud I am of him. And then I got him some cookies from Craig's Cookies. I got like the Easter mix. And then there's the Cadbury cream egg filled chocolate cookie. I was looking through our things and I found a congratulations sign. It looks kind of funny, but I did what I could do, you know? So when he walks in the door tonight, this is what he will see, which is, I think, super cute. Just like a little something. I just wanted him to feel special and just like close out the chapter and congratulate him about this new chapter, and like thank him as well for like all of his hard work, so that we can all have a better life as a family. I think it's just so nice. I'm so excited. I feel like April's gonna be good. I also decided that my mantra for April is going to be allow it April. I don't know if that's a mantra. I don't know. The thing I'm gonna say is gonna be allow it April. And I started posting a little bit more about this on like TikTok and shorts as well. But basically the idea is just like allowing things to be easy and allowing things to be enough and like allowing myself to relax and allowing myself to receive. Like, I feel like I just have a tendency to overwork myself and over optimize and think too much about everything that I'm doing instead of just like allowing things to be enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's always like, oh, the apartment's never clean enough, even though I just cleaned, or like I'm never eating healthy enough, or there's never enough money, there's never enough like content ideas, I'm never working enough. Like, it's always just like that kind of thing. And I just love to like turn the little struggle switch on and make my life 10 times harder than it needs to be. And so my theme of April is allowing ease and allowing joy and allowing fun and stopping with this like struggle mentality and like officially step out of survival mode like once and for all. Because I definitely have like been out of survival mode, but I've like kept one foot in the door, you know what I mean? So we are stopping that once and for all. Also, oh my god, you guys need to see this. So this whole 6 a.m. morning routine thing is working pretty well. I will say it's been more like 6:15 or 6:20. Today we did have the alarm go off at 6 and then I laid in bed for a little bit because I was like, ugh, you know, the mental battle of like, do I actually have to wake up at this time? Like, technically no, but I think like it's starting to be clear to me how much better I feel when I do wake up earlier. I think one, it also just suits my energy better. I've actually felt so much better in my just like body and brain and energy and everything the past 3 days compared with when I wake up at 7. And I don't know why. It's very interesting. I must have something to do with like my sleep cycles or something like that. I did find that I was always more like energetic and positive when I would wake up at like 6 a.m. and the sun would be out already. And the sun is not out at 6 a.m. yet. I think it's not going to be until the end of the month. But I don't know, I just like think back about that time in my life and I was always like so happy to wake up. And everyone was always like, how are you such a morning person? And I was like, I don't know, I just like genuinely crave it. And then I like fell off of that for a while and started waking up at like 7. And things hadn't been the same since. And I thought that would be better. I thought like, oh, more sleep. I always thought my ideal sleep time was 11 to 7 a.m. But now I'm wondering like, maybe I'm meant to be a 6 a.m. gal. I don't know. We will see. But all I know is like, I feel pretty good. I'm a little more tired today, but I had such a high energy day yesterday. It definitely like took a lot of energy. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna like relax a lot more. I'm still gonna wake up at 6, but I'm gonna do a lot less stuff tomorrow because we have a full on Easter weekend. We're doing my mom's side on Friday. We're doing Chris's parents' side on Saturday, and then we're seeing our friends on Sunday. It's gonna be like very full on, a lot of driving around, a lot of time in the car, and a lot of time like visiting and stuff like that, which is obviously good. But after 3 full on days and waking up at 6 a.m. in each of the days, I think that tomorrow will be a little bit more of like a chill, relaxing, like kind of just on my computer, no makeup, dirty hair, that kind of day, you know? But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Like I said, energetic. It's amazing because I feel like I have like a clearer mind. I feel like I have more motivation, more time in the day. Like when the day isn't running you, there's a lot less of an irritation that just like lives under everything. And then it lets you be like more creative and more flowy and more energetic. And honestly, I'm loving it so far. So we will see how the rest of the week goes.